67, 68, 69. Oh hey, didn't see you there. You know, exercising is great, but you know what's better? Muscles. So let's get into our cardio workout of the day. Actually, it's not cardio, it's anaerobic, I think. I don't know. I'm not a fitness guy. So let's get started. So basically, this section is going to be comprised of a couple push-up segments as well as a bicep segment in there somewhere. So we're going to start off by doing a mix of 25 triangle push-ups elevated, and then we're going to switch to elevated regular push-ups. Now an elevated push-up is just where you basically just elevate your feet so you put more weight on your arms. After that, we're going to be doing simple bicep curls as well as some other kind of curl. I don't know. See, I'm not an expert. But after that, we do 2 sets of 15 push-ups. One of which you just position your hands lower and it's a normal floor push-up. The second being reversed with the wrist, and that can get pretty rough on your wrist. So if you feel any pain, stop. I don't want to be responsible for your problems. And just like if you can't do it, that's okay, because we're just schmucks. But anyway, after that, then you do 25, or I apologize. There's a set before the 2 15 sets, and that set is 25 archery push-ups, but it's a weak archery push-up. It's not a full archery push-up, which means I'll show you eventually. Now, after that, you do the 2 sets of 15, and finally, to end it all, you can either, well, you do basically just 56 regular push-ups. So that's about it. And that's your bicep and pectoral day. So I'll show you what I mean. Let's get started. So basically, for your elevated push-ups, what you do is you do like I have done. You just get like a pillow or something and find like a bed, and you just elevate your feet, and it puts more weight on your arms. So let's get started. We're doing 25 triangle as well as 25 regular push-ups. Triangle push-up, put your hands like this when you do the push-up. Works on your triceps. Regular push-up, just shoulder width apart, and you're set. So let's get started. Now we switch. And if your feet start to slide off, you can stop real quick and rearrange yourself. Okay, next. So, by now you should have finished the 2 segments on the triangle push-ups and the regular push-ups. Now, excuse me, it's that killer breakfast I had. Now after this, we're moving on to the bicep segment. Now this can actually vary based on what your strength is already. If you're like Hulk Hogan, you may use like a 50-pound barbell for this. Me, I'm like a golem, so I'm like a 20-pound. So I'll show you what I mean, and let's get started. So basically, for this first part, you're going to want to just bring it up to your chest from your head. But you want to start parallel to your body and then twist as you come back up. So we'll do 25 of these with one arm, then we'll switch, and we'll do 25 of the other, and we'll switch again, 25, 25. Then we're going to take a break, and then after that 30-second break, what you're going to do is you're going to put it like this, perpendicular, and you're just going to bring it up and down. And you're going to do 10, and then 10, and then 10 and 10. So you're going to do 2 sets of 10 for each arm after the 25. So, let's get started. Now we switch. Now we switch again. And we switch again. Okay, now we take a break. You want to give yourself about a 30-second break. Not too long. You still want to work the bicep, but this way you won't hurt yourself. And if you need to take a break somewhere in between all this, feel free to do so, because you can really hurt yourself if you do it wrong. Again, I don't have any knowledge of fitness, so don't take my word as law, because you might end up hurting yourself, because I don't even know what I'm doing. But anyway, see you after the break. Okay, so now that you've had your break, we're going to pick up the barbell again, and we're going to do 1 set of 10, switch to the other arm, 1 set of 10, last set of 10 on the other arm after switching, and then switch one more time and do 10. And that will be it for your bicep of the day. So far we've worked on triceps, we've worked on pectorals, and we will have worked on biceps. After this, we're going to go back to pectorals and do some work on the back as well with the archery push-ups. So this will be the first set of perpendicular curls. And you switch. And we switch again. And we switch one last time. And that does it for biceps. Whew. Now, always have water handy because you do not want to get dehydrated. For instance, these things are amazing. These Gatorade bottles, once you drink all the Gatorade, it was perfectly designed for water as well. Isn't that just amazing? So, always keep one of these handy if you can afford it. I can barely afford it. I only have one. And so yeah, these are great for also like cardio because they fit in your pocket pretty well. I have big cargo shorts, so the shorts hold up water pretty well. And they're amazing because they have this little cap. So always keep these handy. I'm not sponsored by Gatorade, nor am I sponsored by Dare. So I'll see you in like 30 seconds because we'll take another break and then we'll start archery push-ups. Okay, now, what you're going to want to do for archery push-ups is you're going to want to place your hands, I'll try and get the frame here. You're going to want to place your hands pretty far apart, and you're going to alternate each hand, not putting any weight on the other hand. Now, I'm lazy, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to put less weight on this hand, we're not going to remove all the weight. So, you'll end up looking something like this. Now, except for the last 5. When you get to 20, because we're doing 25 of these, we're going to put all the weight on one hand. And it's going to be rough. If you can't do it, that's okay. Just put most weight on one hand, or as much weight as you can. With practice, you'll be able to do it. I still can't do it very well. So here we go. We're going to do 25 of these. Now we do all weight. And we're done with archer push-ups. So take a break. About 30 seconds. Okay, now you've had about a 30-second break. So what we do now is we do 15. We do 15 push-ups where you take your hands, you put them in, and you put them at level with your pectorals when you go down, or past your pectorals. What I mean by this is you lean forward past your hands when you do the push-up. This works on your pectorals amazingly. This will build up like the pectoral area. I don't know. It helps though. It's fun. We're going to do 2 sets of 15 for this. So the first set will be overhand like this. And if you can't do these, that's fine. Just try your best. The second half, we're going to turn our hands around, and we're going to be using our triceps to do this. Now this can wreck your wrists if you do it wrong. So, I don't really care about my wrists, but if you care about your wrists, stop immediately if you feel pain, because I do not want to be responsible for anyone's medical bills. So let's get started. So we'll do 15 of the overhand. Now, what I like to do is once I reach 10, I always try and lean forward as best as I can to try and slowly be able to lean forward more and more. You can do that if you want, or you can just keep to the just not leaning forward as much, and it probably won't make that much of a difference. But if you want to go for gold, it could. So here we go. There's the overhand 15, and we take about 10 seconds, and then we do the underhand. Brace yourself, the underhands, it slaps you in the face, man. Okay, let's do the underhand. Now, also the goal here is, if you do it, either try and match the pace or just go until you drop. Because if you go until you drop, that means your muscles have gone as far as they'll go, and that's when you start to feel that fatigue. And what you want to try and do is push past that, because that's where muscle is built. If you don't, however, that's cool too, because you've reached your limit basically. So try and push past it, but if you can't, it's understandable if you can't. So that's why you don't want to have too many breaks, because if you take too many breaks, you're giving your muscles a chance to recuperate. At least I think so. I'm not an expert, don't take my word for it. Okay, but we're doing underhand now. So 15 underhand. You also want to lean forward past your wrists on this one as well. Alright, 15. Now, take a break. I know I said you don't want to take too many, but this is good. 30-second breaks are decent, in my opinion. When we get back, we will be finishing off with the 56 push-ups. So, I'll see you then. Alright, here we go. So this is the last part. So, in this last part, you can basically do these 56 push-ups however you can. You can do 25 triangle, and then 25 regular, and then 6, triangle. Or you could do all pectoral, or you could do all triceps. It really depends on what muscle you really want to work out. For me, I usually just do pectoral, just because it's like a regular push-up, and I don't have to think about it. But if you want to do like triangle for all of them, or most of them, this is all up to your discretion. So here we go, just 56. And this is all in one run, so don't feel bad if you can't do it. If you can't do it, just go as far as you can, and with practice, you'll be able to do more and more. So, here we go. And we're done. Congratulations. You did it. If you feel like passing out, that's cool. Probably means you didn't breathe. If you did breathe and you feel like passing out, you should probably get that checked out. Or that's why you're here. So it's all good, man. As for me, I do not claim, nor will I ever, to be very muscular. So it's okay for me to be out of breath right here. I feel bad for you. Anyway, thanks so much for watching.